Ah, damn it. Just barely.
Almost.
Hello? Oh,
Welcome.
I heard someone else.
Blanca will be here soon. Oh.
Or already is. Can't get by me, unfortunately. Oh, you have ears now. That's a new development. Taking after a certain child, I assume.
Did Okami do it?
I was thinking more Luna.
Either or.
Alright, well, I couldn't find champagne, but I got you some apple cider, I think. Um, and then, Blanca, I got you some Boulevard of wine. I think this is good to your liking, perhaps. Not sure if you really like it or really hate it, really, so I tried my best.
I appreciate it.
But, yeah. We lose!
What did we lose?
The game. The hide-and-seek game. I'm
Ah,
not sure
yes,
if
I
you heard
see.
about it. Yeah, that's what the celebration was all about. Really... Nope, no winners. We ran out of time. Supposedly.
Wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd argue it's a good thing. I wouldn't want to know what powerful wishes that just can come true. I'd rather not test it, honestly. So, I think I'm comfortable where we are.
I agree with you on that one. So, what do you want to ask here?
No, I heard that you were invited. Right. It's fair enough. She really wanted to wish, so it came true regardless, so she didn't even have to win. Very fortunate for her. Right, but question. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Questions. I think I had some before that were more, why are you doing this, etc., etc. But I guess I just want to know about you. I guess. Why
You
you're a psychiatrist, right? Or what?
correct.
Why
Psychologist, but
psychiatry?
yes.
Or why psychology?
Something I enjoyed for a long period of time.
Hmm.
Started when I was young and loved helping.
Just a fan of the workings of the human mind. Something like
Yeah.
that.
It was always fun.
Hmm. Do
But
you
since
have
I got
any
here, I've been doing it.
right, I figure. Do you have any mental cases of your own?
Me? No.
Hmm.
Not
No.
that I know of.
Hmm.
Maybe insanity at this point, but with all
Hmm.
stuff that I've been having to do.
You think it's insanity?
Yeah.
I'd argue insanity implies you have no control, really.
I have control and I don't, right?
Hmm. But
I'm
you chose some of this?
yeah. Some of it I chose and some of it I didn't.
Hmm. Right.
I did what I thought was right, and some I didn't.
Hmm. I can always appreciate a man of conviction, whether self or otherwise.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Better to make up your
Why?
mind than not.
Right. Why the path of the devil?
It was the only
Just
option I
seem
had.
really.
Yep.
or the only option you thought you had.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
No, that's fair. That's fair.
it was the only thing at the time that I thought was correct, and well, while it was correct, it also wasn't.
Right.
Both positive
Power
and
comes with
negative.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward, etc.
Yep. But it's all risk and no reward.
Hmm.
What I've learned.
Hmm. It's a shame, really.
Well, you live and you learn, right?
Hmm. You sound very, what's the word? Laissez-faire about it, despite everything.
The only way
Very
I can
carefree.
feel. Yeah.
I guess
When I
so.
look around at all the stuff that's going on and all the craziness that there is, it's, in my opinion, the best way to deal with it.
Hmm. Fair enough, fair
Better
enough.
than to mope around or be angry or
Hmm.
etc. Right? I'll
Well...
just learn to deal with it.
Hmm. Well, surely something must have motivated you to do this in the first place. An emotion or otherwise.
Define what you mean in the
Anger.
first place.
Well, to pursue this path. Something must have motivated you. An emotion of some kind. Rage or sadness or... something or other.
Desperation is what I would say.
Hmm. For what? If I may ask.
You know, if we go back, right, before all the sword nonsense and all the crazy tree stuff, right?
Hmm.
During Hell Week, Okami kidnapped my sister, right? Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Well,
I wasn't really
after,
there for it, but I remember hearing about it.
right. But after all that, I managed to get her back, but she never woke up. Even now, she still hasn't.
Hmm.
And so, I had many attempts of different things. Hell, I've done more things than I thought I ever could, but if it worked, and at the time I thought, why not talk to the axolotl?
Hmm. Deal with the devil.
Now, that ended up failing, and in all honesty, I am glad it did. But I still had to do something, and Blanca was the next.
Do you still care for your sister?
Of course I do.
I
Only reason I'm
mean,
doing all this.
looking after her.
Yes.
Can you from the tree?
Yes. And no.
And no.
I'm allowed to check in on her once in a while. I do.
Hmm.
Blanca lets me, and so I'm glad to be able to still continue to do.
I see.
Or figure something out. Hidden away in a place that no one knows other than me.
Hmm. Such a blessing and a curse to have family and yet have them so far away.
Yeah. But do a lot for the people you love, right?
Right. That I can understand.
Hell, you probably have someone out there you love. Maybe even someone here. Things that
Hmm.
you might do.
Out there? No. In here, yes.
Then exactly, right?
Hmm.
If the person you loved here just outright didn't wake up, you'd also might feel the way that I did.
Right. But I
So,
would extend all my options. And
of
I know
course.
my options.
Then do
For
it the
better
way
or
that
for
you
worse.
think is right. Right?
Hmm. Right. Do you
I
think you'll
still
ever be
worry.
free?
Hmm?
Do you think you'll ever be free?
Of what?
Of what
This
binds you
place?
now?
Oh, of Blanca?
Something like that?
Would they
not to
not?
disparage your name in front of you, Blanca. Just curious.
Probably not, but
Hmm.
I'm okay with it.
Hmm. You come to enjoy her.
I don't mind Blanca. I mind Bloodvines way more than I do Blanca. Jeez.
Oh no, I can't blame you for that.
Thank God I don't have anything to do with Bloodvines. If I did, whew.
Well, somebody does now, and that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yep, I
So I've
work with
heard at
him.
least. Hmm. How is he?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Really did a number on them, honestly. How is, I suppose, your new disciple?
Oh, Mathis?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
Hmm. He's still recovering, I'm assuming, after almost getting himself killed.
It's his own fault.
Right. So I've heard.
But that's why I attacked Bloodvines for him.
Hmm. I'm afraid Mathis is, makes a lot of foolish actions, so... I also feel no sympathy for that man. He, wrote very hateful fanfiction about me, so I really can't say much.
You what?
Yeah, something about him hallucinating, and he wrote about how I'm a terrible person, how I shouldn't be trusted, you know, how I'm like the stake in his chest or whatever, all this nonsense, really. I think I have a copy of it on me. One second.
You know,
Let me
Mathis is a
see.
wild card, to say the least.
You can take a read if you like.
Let me see this.
A lot of nonsense. More or less. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You can skip through a lot of it. A lot of it's just dramatic effect.
It's all insanity.
Mm-hmm. That is insanity. I would argue, Arthur, what you have is compromised morals. And that's fine. That's
Yeah.
not anything, really. It's honestly quite appalling how many people here still rely on things like good morality and such.
Exactly. Our morals are always being pushed around.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good for the human mind, really. Really
It
count
is.
for what matters.
Forces people to grow in an environment that isn't the best, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Forces people to come to face what they really are, rather than what they're being shaped to be.
Correct. But it also
Mm-hmm.
does lead to some interesting cases.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I think for a big one is Amos and the things that he's doing.
Right, it's an experimentation.
A fool.
He's... Oh, absolutely. Well, but why aren't we all, though? Well, there's a fool and there's a self-sacrificing fool, so I suppose there's a difference.
Alright.
Uh,
Plunkett does
a
put it
little bit.
rudely, but true.
Mm-hmm. Bluntly. Maybe the blunt force is always good. But, no, what he's doing is... I can't condone it, personally. But,
No, I don't. I don't think we should condone it at all. Yeah.
hmm. Unfortunately, part of me does have to care. They are the partner of one of my closest friends here, so... There is a bit
Of
of
course.
concern in my heart, at least.
You should care for your friend.
Mm-hmm.
But don't care
Rhea
too
goes
much.
through. I know what caring too much looks like. They care too much. I care enough.
And that's all you need, right?
Exactly. I'm glad we can agree on a good few things, Arthur. I was
I'm also glad.
I was a bit skeptical about your motives to this, really. Not to what you did.
I believe in what I believe in, and I stick to it. The only times I don't is when I'm ordered to do something.
Right.
And that's it, right? Blanca right now told me to jump off the tree. I would do it. You know what I can do. But when I'm not being controlled, I will be who I am.
Until you're not.
Until I'm not. And when that happens, well, I'm afraid I won't be there to find out. Unless I'm with Okami, of course.
Right. I'm curious. Oh, goodness. I was going to say something that I've forgotten now. Oh, yeah. How did you find that? If you can say, how did you find that sword? Just like out of curiosity.
It was in the ship.
The ship?
Yep. The one near the castle, the flying one. I'm blanking on the name.
Oh. Really?
It's just in there.
Oh. Ed had told me he lost it, and I was asking him, how the hell do you lose a sword twice the size of your body? And he was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was in there when I was told to go get it.
Huh.
I mean, it is right here.
Oh my god. Sorry, it is really that massive.
It's very big, and it will cut you down in an instant.
Oh no, I can imagine. I'm not trying to play. Do not worry. No, but
Don't worry, I don't want to harm you at all.
No, I appreciate that. Why that's so in the ship. It almost leads me to believe that right, and that's Cass's ship, right? So that leads me to almost believe that Kane might have had it, but that wouldn't make much sense.
Couldn't tell
That's
you.
very intriguing. Very interesting.
Potions and Kane know a lot. There's a
Oh,
lot
absolutely.
they're not telling us.
Absolutely. I don't blame them for keeping things behind closed doors, but I'm assuming they're aware of how untrustworthy they are to other people. They've lived long enough to know that. Kane, most of all, is who eludes me. Potions is... I don't know a damn thing about potions. I don't think he cares to know about me.
All he cares about is Elle.
Can't blame him
That
for
lovey-dovey couple.
Not a fan.
Me personally, no. In a place like this, romance will only hurt you in the long run.
You ever got married?
No.
Had a partner?
Nope. I've been single my entire life.
Ever wanted a partner?
No.
I can respect that.
Don't want them to have to deal with things that I had to do. It's a whole lot of mental anguish.
Even before this.
Yeah.
I guess... Well, I guess no, psychology is quite a damning field, I understand that.
The things you hear and learn, you'll never not remember.
Right. And we don't want an at-home therapist. There's a at-work therapist. That's always gets messy.
Exactly.
Get that, I get that. But you say that like you say that less like you want to and more that you feel as if you need to create that distance.
I've create a distance from a lot of people. It's just something I've always done.
Because you want to? Because you need to?
Because I feel like it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sometimes I need to, sometimes I feel like it. Just depends.
Hmm.
The one thing I never do is separate myself from my family.
Hmm.
The one thing I'll never push away.
And this family only blood to you then?
You could say that.
Or would Blanca, in some ways, count as familia even? Or Okami?
I would consider Okami my family. I'd do
That's
anything
not
for
blood?
her. You're right. At the same time, me and Okami have been together since it started.
Right.
And I owe them. I owe them for a lot.
Hmm. Suppose I just find it curious how you find family if you don't let anyone in to be family.
Even I don't know sometimes.
Or is it that you are hoping someone breaks through that?
I don't know, Mask. I don't know.
Oh, just psychological. Well, no, not psychological, philosophical questions.
Right. But even I don't know
I.
myself sometimes.
Hmm.
It's all a mess.
I guess suppose it's why I ask though. It's always nice to find out things about yourself you didn't know before.
Yeah. I don't always ask about myself, so.
I think it's good too. It's always good to ask questions.
Of course
Even
it is.
if in this place it gets you kills, arguably, but it's always fun to ask questions.
Always be careful with what you're asking.
Hmm. Goodness, I haven't had a conversation like this in so long. The more I think about it. Seems like every conversation is this and that about news and recent events and everything. I haven't been able to actually talk to somebody.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the drama or the crazy things that are happening.
Right. The
Never
traumas.
a awesome or fun time that someone had. It's always the horrible outright bad.
Mm-hmm. Always focus on the good. Or on the bad, not the good. Why is
Yep.
that?
It's because the people here, they aren't doing well mentally. I know that. And so their way of getting over it is just to talk to somebody, and usually
To
it's about the
complain.
bad. I don't think I've had someone come up to me other than Okami and be like, "Oh, woohoo, we're having a good time."
Mm. Though I'm assuming, I'm sure you would agree with me that Okami is a bit different.
Yeah,
Some
Okami's
parts
very
it's
different.
denial.
Still is,
Exactly.
in some aspects.
But I think a lot of it is denial for her. Mm-hmm. And that would
Okami
be
puts
people
everybody's
pleasing.
weight on her shoulders with a smile.
Mm-hmm. People
Proud of her.
pleasing, denial. You could argue these are good or bad things.
Yeah. But also, Okami is special in the ways they were not treated like a human their entire life, and very different in that regard as well.
Hmm. How so? I feel like I really never got to know Okami despite everything. If that's a thing you can disclose, of course.
I'll let Blanca explain it. I'm not one to tell about Okami's story.
Mm. Hmm. Parents that cared or parents that lived? There is a difference. Hmm. I see. Hmm. Hmm. I was gonna say I understand how it feels to not be treated humanely, but that is a bit that's a different extreme.
It was never normal for Okami.
Hmm. It would be her normal.
Exactly.
Hmm. Would have been all she ever knew. That's so terrible. Hmm. I think Luna would have loved. No, Luna will love her, not would. Things
I mean, Luna has been
absolutely.
here and was nothing but friendly.
But that's different. I don't know how much either of you can predict about what will happen to Okami. Could almost be reincarnation, almost, but it's. I don't know. I don't know how Okami is doing.
She's
I
alright.
really haven't. I want to believe that. However, wherever she, wherever she is right now, I know. I knew from the
Changes
start
is a
of all
word.
of this that even if she were to return, she will not be the same person. No matter what. It's happened once, it can happen again.
Let's hope not. But you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Only time may tell.
Right. I just hope, I guess, for the sake of those who really do care about her, and I mean really, really put their heart and soul into her, that it's whatever changes won't be so damning.
If anybody touches her, they're getting a sword through them.
Who would touch her, honestly? Only there's a single person here that would hate her.
You never know.
No, you're right.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came
Oh.
here. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if when Okami woke up, somebody did something.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if someone attacked somebody. Something bad happened.
If anything, it would be by mistake. That is what
That's
I
what
know.
you want. That's what you think, but you never really know.
It is part of this grand plan to return as some child of war. I don't know the specifics. If they had mistaken that for something else, not Okami, I wouldn't be surprised if Okami reemerged as someone not herself.
I wouldn't be surprised about that too. But let's hope not.
Right.
In reality, I think Okami will pull through and it'll be fine.
I hope so. When everything first happened, I actually thought that she had become the tree itself. That is, it's common in fairy tales. It was my first assumption. So, for her to even return in one piece, in a similar piece, would be a miracle in itself, I think.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Mhm.
It'll be an interesting day for sure.
Right. Does Naomi come by often?
A decent amount.
How is she?
Blanco would know more than me, but at least to me they seem fine.
I think fine is subjective.
Exactly.
What's your definition of fine?
That.
Right.
She's doing her best, and that's what matters. She just wants to call me
I-
back.
Right. I think I definitely have some misplaced worry for her. Well, I don't even know if misplaced is the word. I just don't think she would really care if I was worried for her.
You never know. You could always talk to them.
Right. If I can ever catch her.
In a vase.
Well, I've... right. I mean, I've asked you several questions. Do you have anything you were ever curious about with me?
Why do you hide your face?
Hmm. That's always the big one. Why is that? I'm kidding. It's a combination of things. When I first arrived here, I had it on, and I figured, well, if I'm not going by anything, I don't want to go by a name. I don't want to put that to myself, so that's what people named me, was just whatever I looked like. And from then on, it felt like a shame to really remove that part of myself, and I didn't want anyone stealing my face anyways. And now it's, evolved in ways, attachments of fear, and perhaps a sense of identity and other such things. I imagine a wonderful cocktail of mental gymnastics and reasons that you could slice apart and find a wonderful, a wonderful like 22-page analysis of. But really, now I just feel comfortable in it, I guess. I think I'm
understand.
still who I am without it, but I think I've very much become it.
So be it then, right? It's good. I
Well, you're
like it.
curious what's behind it.
I've seen your face.
Have you?
I have.
Hmm. No, but
Do you
when?
know? Yeah. Do you know the man of Skelly?
Oh, right. Your little alter ego.
One of.
One of? You have multiple?
There's a lot you don't know. A lot that I
Hmm?
can't say.
No, that's a shame. Do I get to know later?
If you want to meet another one now, I could, but I can't guarantee your safety.
That's fine. I can defend myself.
Are you sure?
Well, are you like another one of those people with the ID?
Well, don't
You
say I didn't
cut
warn
out.
you.
Oh. Hmm.
It's not good.
I'll be the judge of that, I think. Hmm?
So you want to
Oh.
play, huh?
No.
Huh?
Um.
Gummy?
Now hold on. Now. Shit. Oh.
Why are you running?
Shit.
Come here. You wanted me. Come on, come back. Aw, you ran away. Howard. Oh, jeez. Christ. I warned him. Idiot. Ah, sure did. Well, feel like that. Eventually, that will be the only thing left. I'm not looking forward to it. Yep. That's all I care. I pulled power for a little bit, shouldn't have too much of a consequence. But an alter ego is right. I won't have full control. One way of putting it. Well, if she does, I'm gone. No, one day it will. I'll overdo it and it'll take me. Yep. I'm glad. Dad had to do that to him. That's all I want. Do you think I could see her? Yeah. I'd rather. Tell me where to go. With those silly ears of yours. Alright, sounds good. I'll watch up here. Yes. Where are you? I can't see you. Now I see you. Go. Here, huh? At least she's alive. That's all I care. Just happy to see her. Happy she's alive. All I ever wanted. All I ever cared. Yep. I'm always glad to see her. I love her from the bottom of my heart, so the least I can do. Yeah, I'm glad. And I'll be there. So glad to see her. I'm at. I'm happy. Keep at it, huh? Please. Thank you. Thank you, Blanca. Can't wait to see her. But let's get out of here just in case somebody comes. I will. Thank you, Blanca. I know Mass will be mad at me after that one. Nothing I can do there. But, what can you do, huh? Yep. And Nick kept telling me. Well, if I ever do see him again, I'll be sure to apologize, but he won't. I know he won't. Guess I will go rest, I guess. But now I know where Okami is, and honestly, that's all I care about at the end of the day. I will. I will. Thank you, Blanca. I know, I won't tell anybody. You know me, I won't.